Good morning, day 7 of Vlogmas. I am up and ready. It's 7 o'clock and I'm just getting ready to take my youngest daughter to school at the bus stop, about 10 minutes up the road. Well, I'm back from the school drop-off. I have Shinji here. He wants to get on the camera probably for about 5 minutes and then, no, not even that. Okay. Bye, Shinji. How are we all going? Getting into the Christmas spirit. It is very busy at the moment. I'm sure a lot of you are feeling the same way. I'm looking at my tree thinking there's no presents under there yet. I do have a lot that I have to wrap, and I've also got a few more things to buy, but I just don't feel in the mood to head out to the stores at the moment because it's getting a bit crazy, but I'm going to have to. I've actually ordered a few things online, so I think I'm pretty much done for just about everybody except for my hubby and my son. That don't you think that men are always the hardest to buy for? I do. I think girls are way easier. So we've got day 7 to unwrap here in the advent calendar. You can hear lots of things rustling around in here. Now let's see what surprises we have in store. Day 7. And there's 2 prezzies for day 7. First, we've got the Hemline Gold. These are little fine needles. I love that sound. I really like things when they come in jars. I tend to just keep them in there and find that they're much easier to find rather than just having them in pincushions or just sort of little packets. I like to reuse the little glass jars. I think the Hemline Gold range has been really good. And the other one is some pins. So these are little plastic head pins. And the little white ones, I think it's a really cute little set. So I hope you're all enjoying the goodies that I'm putting in. And that's day 7 already. The time is flying. Today I've got plenty of sewing to do. I've actually got to make up the pattern that will be going in the December Bespoke box. So that's top secret. So I can't show you the fabric and I can't tell you what I'm making, but it's really, really pretty. So I can't wait to show you guys that eventually. But some other things I want to make. Now, I've spoken the other day about wanting to make the Charlie caftan. That is in that beautiful Maison Bloom fabric. Beautiful viscose print, and I just want to show that off. I've decided, I've done a lot of thinking, and I think the Charlie caftan will be beautiful in that. I know that Emma from Southern Cross Stitches made a Charlie caftan, and it reminded me how much I loved the one I made about 3 years ago, and I really need to remake it. I think when I first made it too, I found it a little bit tricky, but now I don't think I'm going to find those same things as tricky to do. So I like the fact that it's a really nice shape around the bodice and you can tie it back, but it's a nice long line floaty skirt, and the sleeve is kind of capped but not look, I'm finding I get really, really warm, so I don't want anything too sort of long in the sleeve or too strappy. So I really, really like the shape of that Charlie caftan. So that's what I want to make. The other thing, of course, was this beautiful Dashwood Studio rayon that was sent to me by Diva Davies, which is a lovely gift for doing some pattern testing for her. And I wouldn't mind making a skirt. I'm actually thinking of remaking that Sorrento skirt by Style Life because I do have the leopard print one and I really, really like the shape of it. I like the waistband. I like that it's not too much gathering around the middle. So that's one that I could possibly remake, and I think I'd get quite a bit of wear out of that for summertime. Now, the linen viscose range, the cocktail collection that we had in store has flown out. There's quite a bit still left there, but a lot of it has sold. And I want to make myself a pair of navy blue palazzo pants, or the Vacation Vibes ones that were the woven pattern from Pattern Emporium. And I know Kate had a really cute little 2-piece set. She made them into shorts, and she made the new all-in fitted shirt pattern with the little fluted kind of arm on it on the bottom of the band. That was a really cute set, but I'm thinking of even making the Vacation Vibes maybe like 3/4 length, so not quite a long length and not shorts. I'm not really a shorts person, but I really must say that that little cute 2-piece set really made me think maybe I could make a pair of shorts, like a longer length pair would be really cute, with a little tie front shirt and the emerald green I know I made an emerald green one in the long sleeve in the viscose, but I actually wouldn't mind making the linen viscose in the short sleeve. So look, after having the solid colour in the wardrobe, it really made me realise how much I miss a good solid colour. And have a look how beautifully that green matches that Maison Bloom fabric, and then the navy really goes nice with that as well. So I love the navy with the pink, the strawberry daiquiri colour in the online store. Mum and I was looking yesterday. We put an order together for someone and they'd ordered the navy and the pink, and it looks so nice together. So that's a thought. I really enjoy seeing the colours people choose and what they pick to go with each other. And I think a lot of you are actually purchasing that linen viscose blend to make the oversized or Ocean Day shirt from Pattern Emporium, because it's a brilliant pattern. Mum's actually making a couple for herself, and I wouldn't mind making some short sleeve ones because it's such a fantastic pattern. And thank you for all of you who went to purchase through my affiliate link. That really means the world to me, and it does help support the channel, especially for all these Vlogmas series that are going out, because they do take a lot of time to put together, and it's a really busy time of year, but I think a lot of you are enjoying seeing what's going on in everyone's busy lives. I know I'm really enjoying that as well. What I'm watching on YouTube at the moment is a few people have been asking me what my favourite YouTube channels are. And I've got to say, I do watch pretty much all the vloggers, all the sewing vloggers that you probably watch as well in the UK. I've got a lot of favourites, and I don't like picking and choosing because it's kind of like I just enjoy watching everybody. It's like choosing out of your friends almost. I must say that I'll watch a bit of everyone. I really am enjoying watching Ruan from the Yorkshire Sew Girl. I love watching her Vlogmas. And I also love watching Rachel from Stitched Up. I think it's really entertaining, just seeing sort of what's going on in everybody's lives. What I love watching though on YouTube, other than sewing channels, I've got a few favourite channels that I love watching. One of them is in the US. It's a garden channel. It's called Garden Answer. And it's a family that has their own home, that basically this beautiful property. They do all the garden up, and they show what they're planting and how they're organising their house for Christmas. And they also have the mum and dad have a garden centre as well, and they quite often will show you around the garden centre and see what they're doing there as well. So it's just so well put together, and every day they bring out an episode, just about every day. And they'll take you around the yard. And at the moment, of course, it's all covered in snow. But I find it really therapeutic to watch and really entertaining just to see how they go about putting together their garden. And it's really quite a big property. So very interesting to watch if you're into your gardening. Now, if you're like me and you love seeing a bit of Christmas spirit, I really enjoy watching walking videos. So people that go around major towns or major cities around the world, especially at Christmas time, they'll take you in the busy streets amongst the people into busy stores, and you can really feel like you've got that bird's eye view to see what's going on. I love watching a channel called Walking Alice. And Walking Alice has so far been to a lot of places around the world, and she mainly focuses on around the New York area and all the beautiful lights, Christmas lights. It's really interesting. I can have it going in the background while I'm sewing as well, or while I'm just pottering around, and I really find it really therapeutic to watch. And she's also been to Paris, she's been to Quebec and Canada. She's been to a lot of different places that you'll find that interesting as well. If you love watching the luxury kind of side of things, there's a luxury travel, I'll put the name up so I can remember, luxury travel episodes that I watch. They take you into all the really luxurious, fine-end kind of hotels around different parts of the world. There's this beautiful one, the Palace, the Galard Palace in Switzerland was amazing. In Paris, of course, and in lots of different touristy areas. So places like the French Riviera, places that you may never have been or maybe will never get to, but you feel like you're experiencing firsthand what it's like to stay in one of the rooms, look out the window and sort of visualize everything. And there's no talking. A lot of these walking videos or hotel videos don't have voiceovers and speaking, so it's really nice to have and nice and relaxing to have in the background. The other one we love watching is Lynard's Italian real estate channel, which they take you around Italy to these multi-million-dollar homes that are for sale, and it feels like you're getting taken through the home yourself to have it sort of basically like you're a purchaser yourself. You feel like you're there amongst it all, and they'll take you through the gardens, and it's just an amazing experience watching that, especially places like Lake Como. There's another channel that goes right around Italy, so you go to Positano and Salerno and a lot of those beautiful places in Naples, all the coastal towns, and it can take you through that. It really feels like you've been on a trip away, but you're still in your own lounge room, so I love watching that. I also love watching a lot of cooking shows. We like watching Sam the Cooking Guy. He's an American chef that we find really, really interesting to watch as well. Hubby loves the cooking channels, and he's also got a coffee channel that he watches as well. If I can think of any more, I will list them because I really find it hard to remember on the spot. I've got quite a lot of my subscriptions that I'll scroll through every night, and my favourite ones as well. I find I really love watching fabrics being shown to me as well. I know that Sammy Sunshine and Guthrie Ghani, people with great businesses like that, and even Beyond the Pink Door with Andrea, I love watching fabrics be shown and basically getting a bit of inspiration and ideas. It really does help visualize maybe what you want to make for yourself, or maybe look at what you've got in the stash, and that will help you decide on what you want to make. So there's so many great channels out there. I'd like you to write in the comments what your favourite channels are to watch for, either for sewing inspiration or just general relaxation vibes. If you love watching a channel, write in the comments, because I think it's great to share with other people. And that's how I found a lot of my favourite channels as well, by people recommending them to me. So yeah, I think it's really fun. YouTube really gives you that kind of freedom to just pick and choose what you want to watch and when you want to watch it. Before I get started on some sewing, I wanted to show you this beautiful, massive bunch of hydrangeas I just picked from the garden. I'm going to get a close-up for you. Aren't they just magnificent? So that is a massive bunch. I'm going to be putting that in my new vase, my new Carmen Miranda vase, as I'm calling it. And the Just Joey's have started opening up. Have a look. The size of that. There's a huge rose and beautiful colour. And these are my white hydrangeas. They're really shooting up this year because I think they just loved all the rain. The fuchsia are looking good as well. And I've got some more hydrangeas over here. I'll show you guys. Just coming out now. These are like, they're called cherry blossom. They're a really unusual variety of hydrangea, like a really different colour leaf as well. And this bright pink one is looking nice too. So I've got a few more planted over there and can't wait till they come up. Good afternoon, everybody. I am cutting out my Charlie caftan, my closet core, but that's when it was closet case. And I haven't made this dress for 4 years now, I think it's, but I think it's all coming back to me. And I remember at the time really loving it. I've got some guitar being serenaded by my son Sam, but it's okay. Yeah, I remember making it thinking I really need to make another one of these, and I just never got back around to it. So yeah, excited to see how it comes up. So I'm going to get started. So I've got a couple of hours to do some sewing tonight. I've got the Charlie caftan all cut out now, ready to start sewing. I did forget how awkward it was to turn those really skinny loops inside out, and none of my loop turners actually fit. They were all really, either too thin or too fat. So I decided to do that method, like a bias binding method for the ties, because it's much easier. So I'm ready to start sewing up.
that is all from me today. We will see you first thing tomorrow, won't we, Meg? Yes, we will. We will see you tomorrow for the next day of Vlogmas, so I hope you can join me then. Bye for now.